Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, I did just a little bit of grinding, and by that I mean like 30 minutes worth of it, in order to get everyone just a little bit up in their respective jobs at this point. At this point, Bart has now learned Guard, Cover, and Two-Handed. Two-Handed, which is a really neat ability, which allows you to wield a weapon with both hands, in lieu of not being able to use a shield or a weapon in the other hand. Pretty nice ability, if you ask me. Lenna is now able to cast spells of level 3 white magic. We won't be getting up to that point for some time, but it's nice to just have, and it's the same thing with Galuf, but black magic. So, keep that in mind. And then, of course, Ferris, who has the most abilities, as they have now got the ability to give me Flee, which allows me to just run away from a battle. They're not all battles can be run away from, by the way. Sprint, which allows me to, of course, move twice as fast. That I can now just have as any, again, all of these abilities can be transferred to other jobs that I'm doing. But most importantly, I'm going to be keeping Find Passages on, because detecting passageways is a really nice thing to do when you have no clue how the hell this game works. I've been grinding here, in particular, because of the ability to just go back downstairs. This is downstairs, right? No. Other way is downstairs. Shut up. Stab. Pretty much everything that we can encounter will just give us 1 ABP at the moment anyways, so it's not like it's much of a much difference between grinding out on a field versus grinding here. So it's not that much of a problem. This way, yeah, this is the... And then using this for free is nice. And yes, I am level 10, but again, the grind in this is less for your own levels and more for the ability to simply go and use certain abilities, to gain certain abilities, and I freaking love it for it. There is not much to explore, if I'm going to be honest as well. I could theoretically go explore over here. I have to get off the boat. Ship. Save. Because I don't want to lose that 30 minutes of progress of doing shit. What is over here anyways? Is this just the other side of the meteor? I think it is. Dead goblin. Not being able to run on the world map is a little bit butts. But it's not that big of a deal. Honestly, if I had the patience, I would love to have it so as I could simply do... simply have the regular walk cycle. Please. But alas, I'm recording stuff, which means that progress actually has to be, you know, made. Anyways, there's stuff to be done in Tool. I think now we can actually talk to them in the pub. You look really close, you're fetching glass, Lenna. Dude. Nah. Captain's upstairs. Take a load off, drink up. Captain, so dreamy. I'm only helping you because the captain ordered, so don't be getting the wrong idea. Pirate's boss went upstairs. For you, honey, we got something special. Woo! You having fun there, girls? But now we can actually do this. Piano skills leveled up. That'll be totally useful later on, I promise. Maybe. I'm not looking at anything, you perv. Get your mind out of the gutter. You're the one that is... You know what? It's fine. Let's go talk to Ferris. I'm sure they've got something important to say. Unless I can steal from here first. I actually don't... I forgot to pull up the map. I was so busy with grinding, I forgot to pull up maps and shit. Hold on, I'll go check on them. What have you got that goofy look for? Nothing. I didn't see anything. Must have been a trick of the lighter or something. For crying out loud. Shove over and let me see. Great Caesar's ghost. Just gorgeous. Sure haven't felt like that in a spell. What in the world are you two going on about? Ah, slept like a babe, I did. What are you two gawking at? Get a hold of yourselves. I needed so little time to myself, so shove off, you. It's locked. You know, understandable. Hold on. Yeah. What you got to see? Sorry, there's nothing left. The pirates drank everything in the house. Understandable. One of the things I wanted to point out too that I forgot to last episode was one of the other changes they did. Hey, 150 gil. Was to change the localization so as Ferris didn't sound like a stereotypical yarr sort of pirate, which I am rather happy for, if I'm going to be completely honest. I know. It was just overly comical, which is saying something considering this is one of those games of the Final Fantasy franchise that's doesn't take itself too seriously with its plot. Which is something to say, considering the context of everything that happens in it. I'm pretty sure that this is Zock's house, but someone you know? Yes, he built the Torna Canal. We could totally use that. Oh, Princess Lenna! Zock, it's good to see you. Yes, it's been a long time. Zock, I have a favor to ask. We must go to Waltz, so we need to pass through the Torna Canal. Oh dear, ever since the wind crystal was destroyed, the beasts in the canal have multiplied like rabbits. It's much too dangerous to enter. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry I cannot help you with the key. Still, since you've come all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Wonderful, then follow me. What a trustworthy lad. Crystals, now that I think about it, they're the reason Dad... Crystals must be protected at any cost. Stella, if anything should happen to me, never tell Bart about the crystals. They aren't his burden to bear. Oh, darling, please don't say things like that. Father, I'll protect the crystals. Promise. What's the matter, Bart? Nothing. I just was reminded of my folks. They died a while back, though. Yeah, take it. Huh? Take what? The key to the canal. With it, you can open the gate and travel to Waltz. I was worried about Lenna, so I hid the key, but... Please, take care of her. Nod. Anyways, let's loot the place if we can. Loot? Loot? Any loot? We can loot? I want loot. Give me loot. Now, if we had a certain someone in the party, we could also see any secret patches. Please take care of yourself. Safe journey. Passages. Varys. If you take the canal eastward, you'll get to the Kingdom of Waltz. It's where has prospered by using the water crystal. You know, much like we've been using the wind crystal for reasons. Usually there's something in a flowery patch like that. Who's this blue-haired guy who wants to be freaking from Breath of Fire? The beast of the canal only seems to target women. I should consider otherwise. Well, I suppose we GTFO. Captain, wait up! Sorry lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind. Captain? But why? You know we follow you to the ends of the earth. I know, and I thank you for it, but not at this time. Captain! It smells of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you lads to guard the hideout. We can't just let anyone raid our booty. But Captain, please. Aye aye, sir. Wind at your back, Captain. Godspeed. I mean, that means we will have to man all the things and whatnot. Lenna, what's wrong? The wind crystal is shattered. Right now, the only difference is that the wind has slowed, but soon it will stop blowing completely. In a few years, the air will grow stagnant. Birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we had to protect the 3 remaining crystals. 3 crystals? Yes, the crystals of fire, water, and earth. If those were lost too, then at first nothing would happen, but it wouldn't be very long before the earth began to decay. The seas dirtied and rivers ceased to flow, fires lost their heat, and the world became dark and cold. It really would become an unlivable world. You gotta protect the crystals. And did that trigger any of your memories? Nope, doesn't matter. I'm still gonna help. Well said, old man. I'm coming along too. Plus, we still have to find Lenna's father. King Tycoon, but he disappeared into thin air. He still lives. I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment believe otherwise. Bart, will you come with us? Before I was just coming along for the ride, but seeing everyone here. The crystal shards. We were given power to protect the world. Power of the wind crystal. That's it. I'm in. Got some crystals to save. Sure enough, let's be off. Also, just a mild change in the configuration again. Just something so as I can still keep up without having everything go, ah. Oh, by the way, this was the canal. Something I didn't point out before. Bart, when in tarnation did you get the key? Does it matter? Let's get going. I mean, I'd say it matters a little bit, but that's just me. Yep, before we go into the canal, though, let's go ahead and save, just so as I don't have to go through all of that again. Alright. Sabay. Up and... There we go. Ooh, I can sprint through here. Suckers! Still one-hit kills. So, another thing about the black mages in this is that they can wield knives instead. Which, if you're just going to... excuse me, setting up again. If you're just going to casually stab everything to death without worry about your magic, it's the best way to do things, because if you're just holding down A, it'll do the last command that you did, which actually... I forgot I wanted to change... remember, that was it. Because reset will set it to attack automatically. Remember lets you remember the last time you opened that window, I believe. Was there anything else I wanted to change? Change rows, defend. Yeah, nah. We're gonna keep it a standard. Anyways. Smooth sailing from here. You know, save for the random encounters. Nothing to steal. Boo. Two-hand that sword. And then, of course, black magic. I want to say that the sprites used for the black magic is ripped from the SNES version of the game. I could be wrong. It's been a while. A long while. Damn it. We'll just have one attack. See, if I remember correctly too, which I probably don't, I set up Lenna to be a punch kicker of a monk as well. Hey, what's that? Oh no, the sealed monster. Thunder and typhoons, the rudder's not responding. Better figure something out fast, cause we're getting sucked in. Sildra, what's wrong? Look alive, something's coming. Carlabos. Couldn't steal anything. I want to steal stuff. Ow. How much HP would you even have? Well, 5. 650. That's respectable. Vulnerable to lightning. Ah. This is going to be a fast one if I went and utterly destroyed it. Couldn't steal. Come on. This is the true danger of playing a Final Fantasy game. Ah, good heals. Not wanting to outright kill the boss right away. So you go and try to steal from them. That feeler's not gonna feel too good in a little bit. But the laser paralysis is not permanent through a combat. That feeler sucks. It's a crying shame we don't get the ability to cast Protect yet. Guard. Tail screw. Ooh, that hurts. Oh, for the love of all that is good, please just let me steal from you. Because we're at level 9. Once we actually get the thing we want, potion. Okay, obligatory double check. See if there's not something else that you can steal from this guy. But I suppose I can slap him down with a thunder first. Nothing else? Nothing else. It feels bad when the only thing that the boss has to steal is a freaking potion. Ugh. I should probably check that from now on. Yeah, otherwise, level 9 after grinding for 3 job levels apiece, that was nothing. Sildra! I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter and you know it. Sildra! Let me go. I said get off. Sildra! How's Ferris? As well as can be expected. We should leave him be. Ship's just drifting with the current. Wonder where we'll end up. Ferris, surely Sildra's still out there, alive somewhere. Where is this? The graveyard of the sea. A gathering place for ruined and scuttled ships, and a nest for the undead. Ugh. All the more reason to hot-foot it out of here. Ah. Not even safe on the... Oh, God. Skeletons. Nothing to steal from the skeletons. Appropriate. Let me double-check something really quick here. Bup. Yes, everything is in fact weak to the cure magic. Which means that Lenna, the white mage, is going to be a goddamn beast here. What about you, Okay. Calcuthi. Were you trying not to say Cthulhu? I was really trying not to say Cthulhu. Ah, 2 ABP. You know, if I fight like 4 more fights, the entirety of the party can get a good old-fashioned level up. Well, most of the party. Still can't open that? The hell? Rest up a bit. Yes. Alright, so skeletons have nothing. Those ghostly things have only potions. Just double checking. And they drop daggers. These ones drop elixirs though. I was lucky. One of the things that is back at the Wind Shrine did drop a elixir, so we're not going to be completely bereft of magic should that happen. That said, probably just best to start stabbing things. Oh, that did nothing to them. Distressing. Yeah, just mildly distressing that the fire just did nothing. Now here's hoping that, you know, literally anything else that I could do with Gallifizz. Okay, that did do some damage. I'm not gonna worry too much about getting potions for this combat. One lone skeleton. I am, of course, going to have to be a little bit wary about just casually slapping the A button. Because if I do, I might just end up spending a buttload of AP doing, or, MP? AP? Whatever. Nothing there. Alright. Doing nothing but accidentally curing myself. Which isn't necessarily bad, but it, this place kind of has always been a little bit of an place to me, simply because with few places to actually properly rest. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked. What are you coming? What, are you gonna melt or something? Come on. Oh, stairs. Skeleton. You know, it's not so bad when you got some stuff that's just gonna murder things. Is that it? No. Down these stairs. Water. Water everywhere. Oh, you are... Undead Husk. That is a worrisome name. Let's try to steal from it. Let's defend with you and then try to steal from it. Stolp, of course. Early game, I'm gonna guess that everything is just gonna have potions. Aha! Yeah, currently the biggest damage dealer is going to be Bart unless we focus on a weakness. One more random battle. Why not? And then case in point to what I was saying before. Of course, there had to be a random battle against a skeleton. I just want to get that one class up, and then we'll call it an episode. There we go. Level 4, Steel. Now that is worth possibly job changing if I can remember what else there is that the thief will get out of job change. I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're gonna get through this graveyard and face some more undead, which is something I totally am sure that the rest of the party wants to do. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.